Hi Casey, I really liked your presentation on Rashid Rana. I actually almost chose to do my piece on them, but I didn't. But I was glad that someone else did so that I could get a look at their work. And I really liked your examples that you picked, the Veil series. I think that his ideas of the way that he chose to create those pieces and kind of the juxtaposition of the content is really, really interesting and important for um, today's society. The Western and Eastern cultures can be very opposite in some ways, and to have an artist who not only recognizes that but isn't afraid to explore that and kind of show it in his art is really cool. So I decided to do a little bit more research on him, and I found another piece has a similar kind of political concept behind it. Where on this website, if I scroll down, um, you can see other artworks of his that are for sale that are more recent in the past couple years. They're very pixelated and um, not my favorite. They're a little bit hard to kind of decipher, in my opinion. Um, but I can kind of recognize like some classical pieces in there, I think. Um, but so that's interesting. But what I like best is the juxtaposition of using the really, really small pixelated pictures of like naked women while making a whole composition about a veiled woman. So I like that concept. And so on this website here, a similar piece is called "The World Is Not Enough," where it's talking about the the use of trash. Like a lot of his pictures are just of garbage that are found within his city and surrounding areas. Yet the description down here says that it's um, supposed to show like a view of a sea. I think it said an undulating sea, but when you zoom in, it's a lot of trash. So that's really pertinent to today's world of like pollution, obviously, and working with the environment and trying to make the world a cleaner, safer place for animals and for ourselves so that we can stay around for a long time. And so he's a really interesting artist, and here you can see the veil works that you spoke of. But he is a really interesting artist and kind of daring, if I say. Like, I feel like in today's world, a lot of artists are more daring with their art and more political and have a political stance that they are very passionate about. And it's nice to see that there are artists who are continuing to do that in new and creative ways. Like, a long time ago, this type of art wouldn't really have been possible because you didn't have the access to computers. So it's really cool to see political stances in art, but also how those um, how those views are shown and expressed with the evolution of technology. So I overall I really enjoyed your presentation. I found it really interesting, and thank you for introducing me to this new artist. Have a good day.